Lynn Bowden Jr. is one of the most exciting and versatile players in all of college football this past season, and it made him a very intriguing draft prospect. So now that he is in the NFL, we are going to talk about his potential and what his potential role could become. Let's get right into it. If you haven't already, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It goes a long way in showing your support, and I greatly appreciate it. But anyways, getting right into the video, Lynn Bowden Jr. was drafted in the 3rd round by the Las Vegas Raiders, and he is getting a lot of comparisons to Taysom Hill, and rightfully so. So obviously, if you pay attention to the NFL, then you know that Taysom Hill is kind of the do-it-all guy for the New Orleans Saints. He's a Swiss Army knife. He can run quarterback, wide receiver, running back. He can do a little bit of everything, and he is a dual threat dude. So when he does line up at quarterback, you don't know what the play will be because he has skills throwing the ball as well as running as well as receiving. So like I said, just kind of a Swiss Army knife. Don't know what to expect when he's in the game, and I definitely think that Lynn Bowden Jr. could be the same guy for the Oakland Raiders if they choose to do that with him. Lynn started off at wide receiver this season, but halfway through the season he started getting some snaps at quarterback, and this is when his role kind of changed into a Taysom Hill type of player for Kentucky. And I think that it was very interesting, and it actually worked very well for Kentucky, and he actually had a lot of success both at wide receiver and at running back and at quarterback. He actually proved that he could play all of these positions and play them effectively, which was very, very nice to see, and it is a big reason why his draft stock rose and why he was drafted in the 3rd round. I think that Lynn Bowden Jr.'s unique ability to play multiple positions effectively, those positions being quarterback, running back, wide receiver, kick returner, punt returner, that's 5 different positions. I think that ability will open up a lot of options for him, and it will open up a lot of options for the Raiders to do with him what they please, and to kind of throw him around the offense and see where he fits in best. Most dual threat quarterbacks, or quarterbacks that people want to change positions, are strongly against it. Lamar Jackson, a lot of people wanted him to switch to maybe a receiver or a running back. Other quarterbacks who are, like I said, dual threat are often strongly against a position change, but Lynn Bowden hasn't always been a quarterback, and I think that seeing Taysom Hill have this success after switching from quarterback to a wide receiver, running back, and quarterback type of player, I think after seeing Taysom Hill have this success, more players will be open to this position change, or kind of having multiple positions, and I think that Lynn Bowden Jr. has the skill set to do just this. Since Lynn Bowden Jr. already played multiple positions within Kentucky's offense, I don't think that he will have an issue doing this in the NFL, and I don't think that he will have as much of a learning curve or as much of a problem learning multiple positions once he gets into the NFL, because he's already done it at a very high level. Another thing to look at is that even though he does play multiple positions, he is very raw at both positions, at both wide receiver and quarterback. But in my opinion, even though he is raw and he has a lot to improve on in both areas, his athleticism, his speed, his quickness, his strength will allow him to make an impact no matter where they put him, and it will also allow him to be effective as he is still learning and perfecting both of these positions. In my opinion, if the Raiders are willing to throw him around and kind of see different positions, seeing him play different positions, I think that Lynn Bowden Jr., if he plays these positions effectively, could open up a lot of opportunities for not only himself and the Raiders and the system that they run, but for future prospects and the style of the game in general. Obviously, Taysom Hill is having a lot of success being, kind of this jack of all trades type of guy, and if Lynn Bowden Jr. can do it on the Raiders, I think, like I said, it could open up a number of different options for future prospects and what teams want to do in the future. So my hope is that Lynn Bowden Jr. can become the Swiss Army knife type of guy and have an effect in multiple positions for the Raiders. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts on Lynn Bowden Jr. and what you think about, this kind of new positionless or multiple position type player. Also remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.